Good morning. I'm Peter Melios from the Finance News Network. The Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed to a record high overnight as Wall Street attempted to recover from a steep sell-off earlier this month. The 30 stock index gained 243.63 points, or 0.59%. Gains in Goldman Sachs, Intel and Visa helped lift the blue chip average to this new high. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 ended the session just below the flat line and the Nasdaq Composite slipped 0.23%. Turning to the US sectors, energy was the biggest winner overnight, followed by financials and then industrials. Technology was the worst performer. Artificial intelligence leader Nvidia, which dropped 6.4%, weighed down on both the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. Despite exceeding expectations on the top and bottom lines in the fiscal second quarter and issuing a positive sales outlook for the current quarter, Nvidia's results fell short of the high bar set by the previous quarters. Several tech companies saw significant stock movements this week. Buy now, pay later provider Affirm surged 36% after strong earnings. Dell's stock rose 4% due to robust server sales, while Marvell Technology gained nearly 9% on positive earnings guidance. Lululemon's Athleticas shares increased slightly despite missing revenue targets. However, Elastic NV's stock plummeted 23% after a disappointing revenue outlook. MongoDB, on the other hand, saw a 12% increase due to strong earnings and raised guidance. Ulta Beauty shares declined by 7% after falling short of market expectations. Economic data released on Thursday provided some support to the stock market. Weekly jobless claims decreased from the previous week, further easing recession concerns. Additionally, second quarter gross domestic product was revised upward to 3% growth from the initial 2% estimate. Federal Reserve officials will get the latest look at their favorite inflation indicator on Friday, a data snapshot that could influence the September rate decision even as policymakers appear to have their focus elsewhere these days. In other news, US miners and battery recyclers are rushing to secure billions in government loans before January, fearing that Trump, if re-elected, will block funding and end the electric vehicle mandate. The Department of Energy, or DOE, has awarded nearly $25 billion in conditional loans to 21 companies during Biden's tenure. And looking ahead to the Australian landscape, the SPI futures are pointing to a 0.6% rise. Thank you for listening and have a great weekend.